Vermont. Look, you climbed some hills. This is my backyard.
All right. That's a big backyard.
So this is where I live, on a dairy farm. I'm also a teacher, so I keep myself pretty busy. How are you guys liking this remote learning thing?
No, I don't like it.
Neither do I. I like having my kids with me. So I don't know what you guys want to see. I can do this more than once. We have a lot of parts, components to our farm. Right now, I'll take you guys into our milking herd. So this is, I'm gonna walk backwards. If I follow you now. This is, we have about 350 milkers in here.
Wow.
We do all Holstein. A lot of cows.
Wow.
Everything is taken care of before even family is taken care of around here.
Wow.
Oh, the dogs have joined me. So we feed them twice a day, and then the feed is pushed up 2 other times a day. So somebody is in there checking at least every 24 hours.
Wow.
They're milked twice a day, so they are touched twice a day too. This is kind of like our workplace. I can show you the daycare later, but any questions about cows or Vermont or anything?
So you said you have over 300
I
cows?
can only see a couple of them, Andy, so.
I've got the center of the screen. So they're all kind of at the top. I can change that though real quick. Let me see. Do you see more of them now?
I could, well, I'm on my phone, so.
Okay.
That's okay, but if they have questions, they just have to ask them, and I'm more than happy to answer them.
Yeah, they're a very respectful group, so I don't have to mute them. Like
most fuel up groups are.
Yeah. So if y'all have any questions for Beck along the way, just feel free to ask. I don't have to mute them if y'all do a good job of listening.
So while we have 350, we have 4 dairies of 350 milkers. So we have 4 big farms. It's all family run. We have a couple of extra hired help, but it's all family run. Like I told you, I teach school, but my day begins and ends in this. It's about 130 years old, this barn that I'm taking you into now. This is we call it our kindergarten room, because all of these calves are between 2 months and 6 months. So this is a really old barn. I have 67 calves in here that I feed twice a day by hand. I did have them put an extra feed in. When I feed my wheelbarrow, I have to feed out 4 piles like that. And then 1 box grain.
It's a lot of work.
Are you the only one working?
Here. But they're kind of lazy today. It's a beautiful day here today. Yesterday on the mountains we had 10 inches of snow. It was cold and snowy yesterday. How many of you have had a lot of snow this year? Probably not.
We haven't had snow in a couple of years, have we?
You gotta come up here. We'll take you.
It was like 1 day, so.
So you guys don't have snow days like we do, where you don't go to school, but then you have to go into July to go to school?
Yeah.
So this is my, you guys will like this, because this is one of my favorite things. I spend a lot of time on my 4-wheeler.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So this is my work wheeler. I have a regular 4-wheeler that the boys are using right now. This one has, I can put stuff on it, but I also have a 4-wheeler with tracks for when there's snow. So my kids think it's kind of cool that their old teacher rides a four-wheeler all the time. So every once in a while I get to take it to school because we have a project going on or something.
That would be fun. I don't know if our principal would trust me on a four-wheeler or not.
Well, they kind of, when they need something like that at school, they let me do it.
That's good. That's awesome.
So we had all the huge tractors here yesterday, but they moved to another farm. The next time, if you want to do this again, I'll get us onto a tractor. We got a brand new one that does GPS, so you don't even have to steer it. You just set it and it goes.
Okay.
They're having a lot of fun with it. These are behind me are some of the bales of hay. We do round bales, we do huge square bales, and we do small bales. Used for the horses for when we're maple sugaring.
12:45.
So do you sell products off of your farm like milk and the maple syrup?
Yes, we're a milk and maple syrup family.
Okay.
We we milk a lot of cows. We make a lot of milk. We make maple syrup, which means that we tap trees and we take it from sap to syrup. We have to boil it. I would love to walk you through the sugar house sometime. It's not up and running now. We just barely, we call it pulled the plug. Sugaring season is only when it's cold at night and warm during the day. But we had a pretty good crop this year and made, I don't know, we made 300 or 400 barrels, 50-gallon barrels.
Wow.
So, but that's a lot of labor. If you guys are ever looking for a fun job, come on out. We have a lot of fun with all of our activities.
I'll fly to Vermont. I'm losing track of things to do. But do y'all have so you do milk? Do y'all have those big tubs that?
Are you muted?
You know, that kind
Do we? I didn't hear you. The dogs.
Those, do y'all keep like the milk stored somewhere after y'all get it from the cows? Do you have
So we have big bulk tanks. The cows are milked and it goes into the bulk tank. And we have, because we make so much milk, we have a milk truck that comes up, one of those great big 18-wheelers, a ruler, and they come get our milk every day. And it goes to the co-op that we're a member of. And from there, it is shipped to Boston where it's packaged.
Wow.
So our milk goes kind of all over, but from the time we milk the cow to the time it's on the grocery shelf, it's 24 to 48 hours maximum that it's been processed and it's ready to go. So milk is pretty fresh all of the time. It's also excellent for you. And Coach Martin's going to be getting some syrup this week. What he needs to do with that is get milk, vanilla ice, and maple syrup, and the most delicious milkshake he's ever. And I think he could probably do it at school. We do it at school with the bread machine maker.
Okay.
Pour ice cream and milk and syrup in. The whole school gets maple milkshakes. I'm walking down to the milk house. We're having a delivery, but I'll kind of skip that over. And
On your video, I don't know. If
this is our oldest. It's going to be noisy, but that's the bulk tank where the milk goes into.
all right.
I'm going to walk you through the milking parlor. So this is where the cows are milked. They'll come in that far end. They walk right up here. They're washed, they're dried, the milk machine is put on them. It takes about 5 minutes a cow, but you know, if there's 10 in a row, you have to wait till they're all done before you can move them out. And then they move on. But the milk then goes into the bulk tank. The bulk tank is always kept at 40 degrees. And then the truck picks it up and off it goes. And we start, the whole process is every 12 hours on this farm. On our 3 other dairies, it's every 8 hours. They're newer facilities, so they have some more modern technology.
Okay.
But this is where we spend most of our time, right here on the farm.
Awesome.
I have 3 sons that work on the farm, 3 nephews on the 4 different dairies. Somebody's riding around.
Yeah, Sierra's she's trying not to drive. Are you driving, Sierra? No.
No questions?
How
Anything
long
you want to
has the farm been in
see?
your family?
Can't hear you, Andy.
How long has the farm been in your family?
We have been, my kids are the 7th generation on this farm.
Wow.
So, and my granddaughter is now our 8th. So we've had, I've been out of the house. Vermont since 1876.
1876.
On the same property.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And we've acquired a couple more since, but 1876 was when we were established. So, and my little granddaughter, who's only 3, is probably one of our biggest farm fans that I've ever known. She has her own little wheelbarrow and stuff and does all the feeding, and she's trying to earn a pony from her grandfather.
Okay.
So,
If you get to bring any of your PE students, do they ever get to come out to your farm in person?
do we ever, I didn't hear that, Andy,
Like,
starting.
For your school, do any of your kids get a field trip, like in
We
person?
we have kids come out all the time. The next time, if you want to do this again, I'll take you over to our brand new calf facility. That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
We have 200 baby calves under the age of a month there. Our kids come out to the farm all
That's
the
so
time.
cool.
It is really cool. We at school, we have our own sugar house, so we do visit the different sugar houses in the community, but the kids at school make their own syrup. So they get out of class for about 2 weeks, gathering sap and stuff. Our biggest day was supposed to be June 9th this year. The whole school was coming to our farm for June Dairy Day, and the Fuel Up team had planned a ton of activities. We were having our school-wide barbecue, and of course with COVID we can't do that. So we're hoping that when we go back to school, we can keep our 8th graders for a day or 2. We've got a pretty good relationship with our high school, and have them come back and run the June Dairy Days in September. But if, you know, anybody, we're an open